Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. I am your Purple Heart girl. If you are new here, welcome. On my channel, I do all kinds of subscription boxes, pretty much anything makeup and beauty related. I do clothing hauls, mental health Mondays, and obviously planners. And as you saw in the caption, yes, this is a lot of planners. This is absolutely insane. Yes, I use them all, not every single day. Some of these I use every day. Some I use weekly. Some I use monthly. Some I use even less often than that. And they're not all planners. Some are planners, some are journals, some are notebooks. But at one point in time, I do utilize all of these. Now, 2023 planner stack together, I thought, wow, this is crazy. I did not realize how many that I use because I do not use them all at once. So when I was grabbing all of these, I realized this is insane. This is absolutely insane. And again, it looks like a lot. It is a lot, but it's not when, well, yeah, it is a lot, but there is a method to this madness, and I'm just going to get into it to explain all of this giant pile of planners, journals, notebooks, and I'm going to try to get through it very quickly. I won't go into detail on each one, but the main ones, if you guys do want to see a video on how I use specific ones, go ahead and let me know. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, this one is just one that I wanted to show you because I wanted to mention I have been a planner girl my entire life. Ever since I was a little girl, I have been using planners. I've been using planners before the planner world started. I have a planner in here that I started using as an adult. Look at this, 2005. This is a planner from the Land Title Company, compliments of the Land Title. This is one that I was using back in 2005. And yes, every page of this is filled up. So that is what I mean when I say I've been using them for a long time. I'm not kidding. I mean, how long ago was this? What, 18, 20 years ago? And so I have been using planners for a very, very long time. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this out, and then I'll just kind of bring each one out at a time, kind of go over what I use each planner for. I won't go into great detail, but then all of this will make sense, hopefully, possibly. I'll be right back. I also want to mention here real quick before I get going that I do realize this 2023 planner lineup is super, super late. I was really sick in the beginning of the year. I will link that video down below of what was going on with my hand, my fingers, my bronchitis. I got COVID. I got electrocuted. Being so sick with COVID, I ended up blacking out and split my face up. And so there's a whole lot of stuff that happened in January, and I'm just now feeling better and just now getting my energy back. So that's why my 2023 planner lineup stack is coming out so late. So I just wanted to throw that out there, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I figured out I would start out with the smaller, easier ones. This little bugger is just my on-the-go wallet. Here, I'll back up so you can see how little and cute she is. This is from Chic Sparrow. It's just one of her, what do they call it? Those little nano traveler's notebooks. I use this as my wallet. I did add the little heart and just this cute little piece of paper in here just to give it a cute little deco. I did make all this deco that is inside. This literally is just my wallet when I just want to run into town real quick. I don't need to grab my purse. So inside here, you know, I have my credit cards. This carries my money and some coins. This is something that I just write down really quick if I need to remember on the go, or say I have a doctor's appointment and something the doctor wants me to do, I just make a little note of something. I make my grocery list and I just take this in real quick. So this literally is just my credit cards, coffee cards, that was my insurance, my driver's license, my credit. I've had this for years. This literally is just my wallet on the go if I'm just gonna run into town really super quick. She is a cutie and I absolutely love her. Been using this for a long time. You can tell she's got a lot of wear and tear on her, but this is just when I don't want to grab my purse. I just want to grab my wallet, my credit card, my insurance card, and just go run a quick errand and then come right back. That's what this little guy is for right here. Okay, this is my next guy. This is a traveler's notebook, I believe in pocket size. This I do not get into every day. I get into this maybe about once a week, sometimes every couple weeks. This is a savings account and checking account balance notebook, I guess is what you would say. You see here it has my son's name and it has my name on here. And the reason why I have him in here is because I'm helping him save. He's trying to save for a new car. So when you open this, in here, one for me, obviously you can see this one says checking. This is where I balance my checking account. This is my son's checking account. This is my son's savings account. And this is the beginning of my checking account. I have a little sticky in here if I have to write notes. And I have a little notes book right back here just in case I'm going to be paying bills and I want to figure out, okay, out of this paycheck, I'm going to pay this and put this in savings, or Jonathan is going to pay this, and I kind of write my notes out in here, and then we kind of determine what's going to go in our checking, what's going to go into savings. So that is what this is for. Like I said, I get into this maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. So that is what this is for. This is just my little budget book where I enter my checking and savings account information as well as Jonathan's. The next notebook that I use, this is my Hobonichi. This is in the A6 size, I believe. And I obviously have this cute little cover. I can't keep anything clean. I spill either chocolate or coffee on everything, but I absolutely loved this cover. I love the design on it. And inside I have, again, another little notebook right here for notes. I keep some little stickers right here. And in here, I use this as my daily. This is January, and I have it set up like this. And this is just my goals. This is my word of the year. And in here, I will put in a little month. So I have a month at a glance. I got some reminders, things I need to do for the month. I do set this up as a weekly spread. But what I do is I write down kind of all the important stuff that I really want to focus on for that day. These are just the daily tasks. But I do like to have it set up as a weekly view because, okay, on this day, this is what I'm going to work on. I'll work on these tasks this day, and so on and so on. So I just kind of set this up so I kind of have the week at a glance, but I can write down the daily things that I really want to work on for that day, what they call this bullet journaling. But I like to have this set up just so I know what ones that I need to focus on for that day and how my schedule's going to go for that day. And I'm sorry if you hear, I have Golly sleeping on the couch in the background. So if you can hear her snoring, I apologize. And so that is what this is for. I love decorating it. It's a lot of fun. So that is what this one is all about. Now these two kind of go hand in hand. These are my health trackers, I guess, is a way to word these. I track my exercise and kind of plan my exercise and my goals for the month. This one is an actual tracker. Like, let me show you here. So this is the weekly fitness log. These are the goals for this week. I track my steps. I track my water that I drink. I track my activity for the day, and then I track what my weight is and then what I accomplished for that week. And so that's just what this is. This is a weekly fitness log. And so that is what I use this one for. And then what I use this one for is this I kind of set up as my calendar, what I want to work on for that day. And so, oh, this right here, I do not know why I put this in this spread, because these are like birthdays and anniversaries. That's what I use this page for, is for birthdays and anniversaries and dates, special dates and stuff like that. Why I put this in this one, I don't know. I did not need to. But here's for like the month of January. Elliptical 30 minutes and plank. This day I wanted to do some plank and some yoga. This day was cardio. This day I'm resting, and so on and so on. So I kind of have it laid out on what my exercise and what my plan is for each day. Some days I do just cardio. Some days I do just my planking. And so I kind of like to lay it out as what my schedule and what my plan is for the month. And then when I go into the weeklies, I will okay, here we go. So my goal for this day was to cardio, plank, do fruits and vegetables. And I wanted to be up at 4 a.m., bed by 11 p.m. And so on this day, I was going to do plank and squats. I needed to make sure I drank more water. I wanted to do self-care that day, and I wanted to eat just fruits and vegetables that day. And so I kind of write out what I want to do for that day. And then if I do it, I kind of mark it off. So I kind of have my monthly view on that. And then I have my weekly view on this. And if I need to take any notes or want to add any notes, I do have my notes section in the back. But that's what these two are for. These are strictly my health fitness log. And I did want to keep this separate from everything else. I just wanted to be more focused on it. And so that is why I kind of keep this separate. Again, this week I was sick, super sick with the COVID. This really helps me stay on track because I know I'm laying it out. I have a plan for it. I'm writing it out for the week, and I know I got to go back and check that off. So this really helps me stay focused and stay on track. And I just kind of wanted to keep this separate from everything else that I had going on in the rest of my planners. But that's what these two are for. This is my next one. This is a beautiful leather blue cover, traveler's notebook cover. No, notebook cover. I think, yeah, I added a string to it so I can add 8 notes pages in here. This is what I use for memory keeping, journaling. The reason I was born. I do scrapbooking in here. Here's my babies. And so every day I just kind of go in, journal about my day, scrapbook, decorate, memory keeping. This is what I use this for. Oops, I'm totally out of frame. Sorry about that. So I really get creative in this notebook and really use the things I love to use. This was a day I hung out with my best friend. We went over there for dinner. And then again right here, this is when I was super sick that week. So I just wrote, woke up today feeling like dog shit. I slept most of the day. I just felt awful. Literally did nothing all day. But so, you know, when it's stuff like that, I just make it a note. And so that kind of went on. Here's my COVID test I tested positive for. And then once I started feeling better, started getting back into drawing and a little bit of artwork and just, again, scrapbooking, memory keeping. There is February. This is the month of February set up. And so that's what this is for, just my daily journaling and scrapbooking. And I use put a lot of art and stuff into here, my art outlet, I guess is what you could call this. But that's what this one is for. And again, I like to keep this all separate from the rest of my planners. It's just, I like to, as you guys can notice, I really like to have my budget planner separate from my workout planner, separate from my journaling and art outlet planner. I just like to kind of keep everything separate. These two also kind of go hand in hand. This right here is, oops, I turned that the wrong way. This right here is my cash envelopes. I have envelopes that I have in here. This is where I'm going to start putting money in for vacation. Again, I was going to start this year, but I got super sick in the month of January, so nothing has been done with this yet. But I set this up so every time I get paid, I was going to put some money in here for vacation. Money in this one for photos, taxes, medical expenses, you know, and so on and so on. So I just set up these envelopes. So every time I get paid, I would just take a little bit of money and put money in each of these envelopes, and then I can kind of track them along right here. So that's what this was set up for. And then this was to kind of do a tally and a total of everything that kind of went in here. So that's what this is for. You can see my savings, my monthly bills, my notes, my checking, any ideas that I have, miscellaneous notes. So these two kind of go together. This is the envelopes, and this is what I utilize to track what I put in here. And if something comes out, I can make a note of what came out and do, this is like the bookkeeping section of this right here. So that's what these are used for. This one right here, this is one of my Giglios. This right here, I'm trying new for this year. And my idea for this one is I got tired of having pieces of paper written everywhere. If I needed to write something down in an email, if I got a phone call, I would have notes, and I would have sticky notes, and they were just everywhere. If I remembered something and I needed to do something, I would write it down. If my son asked me to do something or needed something, I would write it down. If there was something I remembered we'd buy at the store, I would write. And I always had all these notes and all these sticky notes just plastered everywhere. So my thoughts on this one was to have all my phone calls, all my emails, what I need to do with those phone calls and those emails in here. And I divided those into sections. Like if I got a phone call, if I get an email and I needed to do something, I would put it in my to-do section. If there was something that I really needed to remember and not forget, I would mark it. These are things that do not forget to take care of these things. This section is like really important things that are like an ASAP. And then this right here is just my shopping list thing. I get an email and I need to order something. My hubby calls me and he says, hey, we need to grab cat food. I can write this down real quick. So I kind of have my phone calls and my emails divided into different sections. I was tired of having all these notes and then highlighting this one because this one is important. And, oh, this is due next month, so don't forget this. And, oh, I got to write this down on my shop. I just wanted one place to put all my, this is like my dumping grounds for something that I need to remember to do, something I need to make sure I don't forget, something I need to add to my shopping list. I just kind of have this sitting out when I go through my emails, when I go through my phone calls. If hubby says, oh, hey, babe, I need blah, 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 blah. I go to this and write it all in here. And that is in hopes of getting rid of all these little handwritten notes and sticky notes that I was just literally everywhere. So that is the plan and the thoughts with this guy is to keep everything all in one spot, things. And if I need to take this information and transfer it into my planners or transfer it into a daily task, I will. But at that moment, when I'm just going through my emails or getting a phone call or hubby says something real quick, I just wanted a place to quickly go to and throw it down. So all these little, this is like my side notes, my note books, my stickies, everything is all now will be condensed into one and in one place. And then I don't have to, oh, what did I write down again? What did my hubby need? Or what who do I need to, and then try to go find that note or try to find that sticky note. It will all just be in one place. So that is what I'm going to be utilizing this one for. So this is my next one. This is my Chic Sparrow. I use this along with my Whispers of Hope, 10 Weeks of Devotional Prayer by Beth Moore, and along with my Bible. I use this one, put my notes in, my prayer request, Bible verses, my Bible study, any homework I need to do, any miscellaneous notes. This is my Bible notebook. Again, it will go along with my Bible, and it will go along with my devotional prayer. It's just a workbook that you kind of go through. And what I'm planning on using these calendars for is every day I'm going to write my favorite Bible verse for the day is going to go on here. And so this goes along with my Bible study, along with my Bible. This big, huge, chunky monk is my Moterm Versa. Wait, what is it called? Moterm Versa, I think is what it's called. This is what I will be using when I travel, or if I need to go out of town, even just for the day. This has everything in it. This has some business cards in here. This has my credit cards in here. This has more credit cards in here. This has some stickers back here. I do keep a calendar in here. Oh, here are some insurance cards. I do keep a calendar. I have one that I use at a glance, and I will write things that need to be done or taken care of just in case we're out of town. I can go back on here and look at things that might need to be taken care of. And then I also kind of keep my schedule on here. So again, if I am out of town, I can kind of go through and see if there's a meeting I need to go to that day, or if there's an appointment or someone that I need to call, things that need to be taken care of while I'm out of town. I have a this week section in here, what we're doing for that day, a to-do, a don't forget. I do have a goal page in here and a to-go. And then I have all my business licenses. This is my state certificates, my CPR card, my American Heart card, my CPI card, my national card. Back here, I do have my vaccination cards. So really, this is, like I said, my life in a book. Whatever reason, if I need to go, this pretty much has... This has my life, and I would just grab this. Wouldn't grab anything else. I would just grab this because it has, oh, sorry about that. This just has everything from my licenses to my medical cards to my insurance cards to credit cards to my notes to my schedule. This has everything in it if I need to pick up and go, or we go traveling, or any reason why I need to leave the house for more than just leaving and coming back real quick. That is what I use this guy for. She's a chunky monk, but it is ready to go. It reminds me of when I was setting this up, it reminds me of like a mama who's getting ready to have her baby. She's got the bag she could just grab and go real quick. That's kind of what I call this. I call this my diaper bag, because it's just anytime I need to pick up and go, it has everything I need in here. Even for emergencies, it has all my emergency contact information in here. So that's what this one is for. This, I just keep it updated, but I do not use this on a daily basis. I just keep the schedule updated. So if I do need to grab it and go, I still have my schedule with me. But that is what this is for. This is my diaper bag, my grab and go. I have another set. This guy kind of goes with this guy. In this book, I put in my orders. I have in this book, I keep track of my orders, and I have on here Amazon orders, my online orders separate from Amazon, my affiliates, that companies that I'm affiliated with, all my affiliate accounts and affiliate codes, my PR boxes that I receive every month, subscription boxes that I order if I order a subscription box, miscellaneous notes. But that's what this is. This is orders, Amazon orders, PR list, sub box list, affiliate lists. So that is what these are for, to keep track of all of that. And so what I use this for is my order information goes in here, and I made this. And what I'm going to use on here, this is just a dummy draft. I'm probably gonna fix it up a little bit, but what I wanted to do was the date, the order, the company name, when it was mailed, when I received it, the video due date, and then I'll mark when it was uploaded and what channels it was uploaded to. So all the information regarding my orders, my PRs, my affiliates, my online orders, even regular orders will go in here. And then if there's something that I need to track because I have a video due on it, then that will go in here. And then I was using before was I was just using a notebook, but I wanted to be a little bit more organized. So if it was something from a week ago or 2 weeks ago or a month ago, I could go back in here and I would have that date of that phone call and when it was ordered and who it was ordered and was it PR, was it this, was it that? And then I can mark on here the date that it was ordered, so on and so on and so on. I wanted to be a little bit more organized in keeping track of this. So that's what these are used for. This is my next one. This one is 2 separate notebooks in this notebook cover. This one is an everything schedule. This one, oh, I lied. This one is my meetings, birthdays, appointments, things I need to get done for my lawyer. These are just strictly important dates. So I make notes like here, this is the date I tested positive for COVID. And then on here, I make notes on this stuff. So like, for example, someone's birthday, Alex likes art, Gabriel likes trucks, and their birthday is this month. So I make a note of when their birthdays are and then what they like. And so I kind of know what to get them for their birthday. And then here is February setup. These are, again, just dates, classes, paydays, appointments, meetings, deadlines on things. That's what this is for. This is just deadlines, meetings, appointments, that type of thing. That's all that I keep in here. This really isn't a schedule. This is just very important dates and things that I need to remember, or when I need to mail packages by, when I have my meeting, and when bills and stuff are due here. I have when my husband's follow-up is due, my mammo is due this month, my labs are due this month, my driver's license needs to be renewed this month, my national medical certificate is due this month. That's kind of what all goes here. This one right here, probably don't really need this one, but this one is where I go to when something comes up and I need to write it down really quick. This is kind of my everything. I write everything on here, my videos, my workouts, when my paydays are, when I need to make something, when I send something, when I film something, when I'm receiving something, when I'm planning on something, if I need to call somebody, if somebody's stopping by, my workouts, this is, oh, I want to do this. I want to do my Ipsy video this day. Oh, I want to do my Bloxy video on this day. Oh, this day I need to order my dog treats. This day I want to do my needing. This is like, this day I need to work out. This day is the garbage day. This day I have a meeting. This is when I kind of keep this open, and something that I want to put in my planner and needs to be planned or is scheduled, this is like my go-to everything. This is what I started using this for, is this is everything gets thrown on here. There's no stickers, there's no decor, this is just something needs to be done. I need to make a note of it. It needs to go on the calendar. I need to throw it on there really quick. And then this is what the day I want to plan on this. This is, oh, a meeting came up or an appointment came up, or I need to mail my cards and packages. This is just kind of where I just throw everything out, and then I can make my notes and get it on the schedule, get it on my daily list, get it on my weekly schedule. That's kind of what this is for. And this is already for February. These are, again, my meetings, doctor's appointments, the days garbage come, days I want to plan things that are due for this month. It's kind of what this is like an overall where I just throw everything down on this calendar, and then I put it in the planners and where they belong. So that is what this is for. This is my everyday carry. I have had this for a very long time. This is my Vanderspec. This I've had for years, and it's probably a lot of duplicates of some things that I have in my other planners. This is just a bunch of decor over here. I have my yearly review here, or the yearly calendar at a glance here. I have notes of what need to be done for the month here. This is my husband's work schedule. This is birthdays that I kind of keep track of and special dates. This is the monthly calendar. And this is, again, it's really not that much decorated. It just has in here meetings, packages, med appointments, birthdays. This just kind of has everything at a glance. And if I need to take this into town, say I have a doctor's appointment, or I'm going somewhere, or I just need to write something down really quick, this kind of goes in here. I have my goals pages in here where I have my goals for the year. I have in here my brain dump section. I have on here my shopping list. This is what I need to get at Walmart. This is what I need to get at Safeway. I have bills that I keep track of here. This week's section in here, I put this in here because I wanted to kind of try a new habit tracker. Thinking about trying this new habit tracker. I have this right here is appointments, when I have labs, when I need to call in prescriptions, when I need to go in for my chemo checkup. I did chemotherapy for 1.5 years, and I have to go in and get tested again. But that's what kind of this is for. And I just kind of have a blank note section back here. I have in here business cards that I use, companies that I use. So if I ever want to go back to something that I want to order, I have companies that I use. I keep track of their business cards and keep all of that back here. Just a little bit more deco back here. But this is my everyday carry. Like I said, the year at a glance, the month at a glance, my husband's schedule, when I want to brain dump, all that stuff kind of goes in here. Is some of this duplicated? Yes. This doesn't have everything on it. It has different information and different tabs in it than all my other planners and notebooks. Again, it has my brain dump. It has my goals. It has my husband's schedule in here. It has my son's schedule in here. It's got my shopping list and stuff in here. It's got my bills and stuff listed in here. And that's what this is for. This is kind of, I don't know if you want to call it home, but this, oh, excuse me, I bumped that. This is my home information. It is all in this guy right here. This one is my Hobonichi Weeks, and this one I just love to use because I love the paper, I love the layout, I like all the different things that I can plan in here. That again is a little bit separate than what I use my other planners for. For example, I just have birth dates, anniversary dates, all that goes right in here. And this has workouts and my videos. This just has just a few things. This is more of just this is like my very basics. Like on this day, I'm going to plank this day and I need to make sure I mail packages that day. I'm going to work out this day and this is garbage day. I have a meeting this day and I need to plank that day. Something that I need to make sure that I take care of that day, I put it on here. These are like my must-haves. This is like the must take care of kind of schedule. And then on my weeklies in here, so I have a meeting that day and I need to do my notes for my work meeting that day. I have an appointment on this day. There's a birthday on that day. It was payday. I got some happy mail and it's trash and recycle day. And I want to do my planner flip on this day. This day I uploaded my life update video. I have some bills due. I need to order groceries. I have a meeting that day. So see, this is things that are happening that day, but it's just like the main things that are happening for that day, for that week. I keep track of my exercise, if I took vitamins, water, if I did my self-care. I make a list of videos I want to do for that week, things that I want to take care of for that week. So again, this doesn't have, like if I'm need to order yarn or I need to order planner supplies, or this has the very basic bare minimum that I need to make sure I get taken care of that day for that week. And I love decorating it. I love these little planner kits. I love decorating it. Again, I kind of use this as my art outlet. It's just my simple go-to if I just need to throw something down that I know is going to get done that day, or I know is an appointment for that day, or I know is a meeting for that day, or I need to make sure I take the trash out that day. I know it's payday. I have a bill that I know that is due that has to get paid that day. This again is just little things a little bit more simplified. That's what this one's for. This one is my Planner Perfect Traveler's Notebook. This is probably, I don't know if it's a duplicate of everything, but in here I do a lot of memory keeping and a lot of artsy things. Here is some examples. It is kind of a duplicate of things that I have planned. Things that I want to do, things that are scheduled, things that do need to get taken care of. But then I do a lot of scrapbooking in here. I do a lot of memory planning in here. I do a lot of artsy stuff in here. The reasons I was born, you flip these up, there's my boys. This is more like memory keeping, things that are planned, things that I want to get taken care of, things that need to be taken care of. And so that's kind of what this is for. Again, it's just more memory keeping and decor, decorating, having fun with my stickers and whatnot. This one I keep as my, what do they call that? Instead of bullet journaling, for example, okay, today's my payday. I want to be up by 4. I want to be ready by 5. I want to have breakfast ready by 5:30. I want to upload my life update video. I want to do plank and squats that day, and I want to have dinner by 6 p.m. This is just a brief overview of things that I want to get done that day. Up by 4, ready by 5, breakfast 5:30. I need to work on my new merch and my new website. I want to spend some time outside with my dogs. I need to update my journals and planners. I need to prep photos and notes, and I want to have dinner by 6. So this is just kind of like a brief overview of things that want to be taken care of. And again, I can transfer this information into my planners. I will plan this stuff out This day and this day was in last month's book for Planner Perfect, so I didn't rewrite everything. But these are things that I just plan on doing for the next day. Things that need to be done the next day. Things I want to schedule. I do, like, for example, this is this week, Monday the 6th through Sunday the 12th. I kind of do a brief overview of what I have planned for the week. And then I start out what I'm going to be doing for that day, or what a brief schedule of how my day is going to flow. I decorate this for the whole month. Again, I do a lot of stickers, a lot of washi, a lot of decor, a lot of memory planning. This one right here, I have emails about my social media that I keep in here. I have on this one when I've had labs done, when I've had injections done. I have on here when I've had doctor's appointments. I keep track of my cycle every month in here. And so there's just, again, different, this is more like very, very personal stuff, memory keeping, all that stuff. My labs, my doctor's appointments, my cycle, when my dental appointments, when my refills are due on my prescriptions. I write when those are when my refills and stuff need to be refilled, and that's what I kind of keep in here. She's also a chunky monk. I like to use her. And again, this is just more relaxed, casual, memory keeping, fun to decorate it, outlet for my art and my stickers and my painting and my drawing and all that fun stuff. So that's what this one's for. This one is Laurel Denise's planner. This one I call my brain dump planner because it has the month at a glance and it has the week at a glance, has kind of things that I need to do that day at a glance, things that need to be taken care of for that month. So this is all of it, all at a glance. I call this my brain dump planner. Something that needs to be done, I write it on here. Something gets added, something that needs to be taken care of, an appointment. So I have it all at a glance here. These are things that need to be done for the week and for the day. And these are things like I still need to plan my 2023 lineup. I need to clean my YouTube room. I need to reply to my emails on my collabs. I want to change my Amazon storefront. These are things that are taken care of. These are things that need to get done this month. These are things that I want to take care of and do that day. But this is all of it, all at a glance. This stays open at my desk. It all just gets thrown in here. And then if there's any of this information that I want to transfer into another planner, I will transfer it into the planner or the notebook or wherever I feel that this information needs to go. But this is what I call my brain dump planner. It has everything on here. All people I need to call, things that need to be scheduled, just everything just gets thrown on to here. This is this week. This is for next week. So it all gets thrown in here. And then from here, it kind of gets transferred to where I need it to go. But that's what I use this for. And I like it because it's everything at a glance. It's the month. It's the week. It's notes. It's my grocery list. It's just kind of everything gets thrown in here. And then I kind of place this information where I want it to go. This is another memory keeping. This is my Gilio. This is my Stalogy book. And this is more of memory keeping in here. This is just pure decorative. Things I make. This is just like a little calendar thing that I set up in here just to kind of make little notes more on videos and stuff that I want to film. This is more of my YouTube channel tracker, things that I want to film, things that I have filmed, more my videos that, oh, this is the week in January that I was really super sick. But I use this for my social media, things that I want to schedule that week, things that I want to upload that week, things that I want to film. I need to like prep my new boxes that came in. I need to rotate boxes on my shelves. I need to organize my YouTube room. There's older boxes I need to move upstairs. Here's some video, my Nadine West video I need to film. So this is more of my social media planner thing. Just use this just for notes and filming my Facebook, my IG, my YouTube. This is just my social media planner. That's what I primarily use this for. Just strictly social media. Nothing else goes in here but all my social media information. So that is my Giglio. This planner right here is what I call my pretty purple planner. This planner, I'm sure everything that's on the monthly and everything that's on the weekly view, I'm pretty sure it is all duplicated. This is my Aura Estelle. It's my purple rings. I've had her for a couple years. I absolutely love her. Put in her is things that I've made. A lot of these things I've made by hand. A lot of things that I just want to try and see if it works. Things that, like, I made this page right here and I just wanted to throw in here because it was pretty. I just call this my pretty fun planner. This I made, you know, year at a glance. This one I made. I just have fun sticky notes in here. There's stickers in here. There's trackers in here that I want to try. These are things that I have either made or I tried to make, or different trackers and stuff that I want to use. And this is just my fun, goof off, decorative planner. Yeah, I do kind of fill it out. I like my backup planner, even though I have lots of even though I have a lot of things written down in a lot of different places, this is just my overall fun, pretty purple planner. I just like to put things briefly, what I want to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is just my week at a glance, things that just need to be taken care of that week. And again, it's fun, it's decorative. You know, I made that. And I put this spread together and, you know, just lots of stickers, lots of washi. All of this is all written down everywhere else, but I just use it. I mean, it's a backup planner. Do I need to put all this stuff in this calendar again? Do I need to have another weekly spread again? No, but I love decorating in it. I love putting different things in it. I love using it to try different trackers, and it really is just my pretty purple planner that I love to make things and throw things in here and try new systems, try new stickers, try new trackers. It's just my overall fun, decorative planner. There's some other things that I've made these. I just kind of threw those in there. And it's literally, I could probably do without this, but I just love to utilize it to make things, draw things, add things, try new trackers, try new decorations, try new washi, try different, you know, it's just my overall fun, pretty purple planner. Totally unnecessary, but I love my Aura Estelles. I love purple. I love decorating things, making things, putting things together. And that's kind of where all of that goes. It just kind of all goes in my fun, pretty purple planner. One more. This was one that was a planner that I set up for me to use this year for the purposes of growing my YouTube channel, growing my Instagram channel, working on my Facebook, working on my new website. This is going to be my YouTube ideas, my Instagram ideas. I have in here my goals, my projects, my plans, my lists, follow up. I have, things I want to just everything in here regarding my website business, my Facebook, my Instagram. Everything is note related. What I want to work on, collabs I want to work on, notes and stuff. I just want to put all of that in this, guys. So I kind of have, my goals for my social media, my projects for my social media, my plans for my social media. And that's kind of what this is for. This is going to be my social media work planner. I set this up. I have not used it yet. Again, I was super sick in January, but this is going to be my brain dump work schedule for all my social media. My thoughts, my plans, my brain dump, my notes, things I'm working on. That was the idea behind this guy right here. Another Aura Estelle. I absolutely love her. She's a chunky monk. And again, I just wanted to keep this separate from my personal planners that I use for other things. So, can you say planner addict? Yes, we can all say addicted to planners, love to decorate, love to keep everything separated, love to make things and decor and cover sheets, and I just love to use these as an artlet. I like to journal, and obviously you see all the different planners that I plan different things in and what I use them all differently for. Some of the things, yes, there are duplicated, but most of it is separate things in each planner. Yeah, I will fill out the calendars a little bit the same, but if I'm ever using one and I need to flip back to the calendar for something, it's just kind of all there. And I've been a planner girl my whole life. I like using these as my outlet for my artwork and for my creativity. And I just love using different sticker kits and different formats, and I love bound planners and ring planners and traveler's notebooks. I just like using it all. And again, it's just a hobby that I do and something that I use as my creative outlet. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys got some maybe new ideas on different planners that you can utilize for different things in your life. And I know it was a lot, and I know there was a lot of things that were duplicated, but there was a lot of things that I used separately in the planners as well. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I am your kind of vibe, please don't forget to subscribe. Anything you would like me to do a follow-up on, please let me know. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell. It will notify you of all my future uploads. Hope that you guys are out there staying safe. I love you guys so much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.